Hello and welcome to episode 13.0 of Sideline Bling. My name is Patrick Meehan.
Mike Fuentes.
I will start with Messi creating his store. It's called the Messi store. Genius, Messi, genius.
Yes, a name just as boring as the man himself. Apparently, Tommy Hilfiger's sister will be involved, and there'll be some women's pieces. They're going to release it on this kind of get it before it's gone type of deal, but not impressed.
It got released this week just now, and he'll definitely sell. But I'm sure, like we all know, he's not the guy that decided, oh, you know what, I should create a store. It's definitely somebody in his ear saying, hey, you're going to retire soon, have something else, and a Messi store.
Congratulations to him for realizing my brand is something that can be sold. I'm pretty sure all those cool jackets he used to wear to all those award shows were not picked by him.
Yeah.
And honestly, I will not be a buyer.
I will be a buyer.
Our next story comes from an Argentinian journalist who showed us a sneak peek of one of the stadiums in Qatar for the upcoming World Cup. And of course, like everything in Qatar, super luxurious, including basically beds and a hotel room inside of the suite.
Love it. Sometimes games are boring, especially in the World Cup and the early stages. You have some boring games, 0-0, you go to sleep for a while, power nap.
Yeah, so you buy the ticket to go see one of the boring games, and then you can sleep for a game that's only 2 hours. Now, maybe if you had enough rough night the night before, wait a minute, never mind. Maradona could definitely benefit from something like this.
In our insane story of the day, Alexander Kokorin got released from prison and signed to his former club, Zenit of St. Petersburg.
It's probably the most Russian thing ever. You can go out, beat people with the club, attract a trade official, and hey, if you can produce on the pitch, you'll always have a job. It's the sports way.
This story went super viral. It was Kokorin and his teammate. They went out, had some drinks, they beat people up, got into prison, behaved like hooligans, and then they got released and signed again. They can still play.
Probably got released for good behavior though, because the usual punishment's like 18 months. I think they're out like at 7.
Yeah, they got out at 7, and they got released because of good behavior, so who knows? Or money,
Probably money.
Yeah.
This week, Ansu Fati became the youngest player to ever feature for Barcelona in the Champions League at just about 17 years of age, 16 years and a certain amount of days. But Patrick, what were you doing when you were almost 17?
Oh, yeah, it was...
When Ansu Fati was born, I was a junior in high school, probably getting ready for Halloween since his birthday is on Halloween. I would show you guys pictures, but Facebook wasn't even around back then, so that's
You can see a picture of me, but no, this is crazy. I mean, Kylian Mbappe also got debuted at 16, Clarence Seedorf, Nicolas Anelka. Can he become that great player like them? It's to be seen, but he's been doing great.
Yeah, no pressure, just some of the greatest players we know.
Yeah. Sure, and there are Pirlo also, it's crazy. But Ansu Fati, congratulations. I know your career will be good. We're back with another section of fits and kits, and we start with Atletico's new third kit, again, retro, blue. What you think?
It's just blue. It's just blue to me, and I'm not even a fan of this whole retro kit thing. It's like I didn't have a new idea, so let's go back to the 90s and we'll find something that's old and we'll make it new and I'll collect my paycheck and that's it.
I like it.
PSG channeling their inner USA vibes, their third kit looks very much like an old USA kit if I remember correctly. What do you think?
It doesn't look like a USA kit. It looks like one of theirs, but in the 90s.
No, man, it has literally the white and then the blue and red stripe. USA, Paris, they go together. They don't go together at all, but I like it a lot.
No. And Roma as well released their third kit, and it's beautiful like the other two that they released this year. What do you think?
Too busy. It looks like the Coliseum on a tourist day. It's just too much happening, too many people. Where'd you get the blue from? It's so weird.
I like it. It's got cool little details like a wolf, blue. I like it.
When are you ever gonna see that? You're never gonna see that all on there.
When you're defending them really close, you can see the wolf. It's nice.
That's what you want the defenders doing. Taking a look at the shirt when they're doing. Maybe it's a tactic, right?
Distraction.
Maybe you're right. All these are part of a collection of 90s retro kits that Nike is doing. And, Patrick, which one's your favorite?
The Barcelona one. I'm biased, but the Galatasaray one is horrible. It's just great, boring.
It's not just gray and boring. First of all, it's like an old Roma kit, so that means that kit was boring too. And it has some stripes, it has some personality. The one I really didn't care for was the Inter Milan one. It's basically black and yellow. It didn't have the big Pirelli ad in the front. It would literally be a black t-shirt with a yellow crest.
And that is it for this episode of Sideline Bling. Remember to comment below, send in your suggestions, and follow at beIN Sports USA. My name is Patrick Meehan.
I'm Mike Fuentes, and we're gonna leave you with a video of another old guy, just like me, who still has it. Later.